Hey, Lisa here with our Georgia Suburban Homestead, heading into the greenhouse to show you what I've been up to today. I'm running out of bench space, which is it's going to be critical a little bit because I've got pepper plants that are about ready to step up into their own little containers. So let's see what's behind the door. Oh dear. Okay. As you see, when it gets really cold, we have these propane tanks that heat the house. We turn them on if it's under 40. Got some tropical things here. I just repotted this. That's a cherry of the Rio Grande. I had two, and one didn't make it. And this is a black sapote, or chocolate pudding fruit, that I started from seed 3 years ago. And the top of it died, so we'll trim that up in a little bit. And these pots are gooseberries and black turmeric. And yes, we let the weeds grow because we'll cut them back and they will add to the soil. In this pot here is some black ginger. And I'm going to split this up this year because I know the pot's full, because the pot's misshapen. I can't tell you what this and that tree are because one of them's a gift from another YouTuber who keeps promising he'll come see me, and I can't tell you what it is. Anyway, jade plants and Cuban oregano struggling to stay with us. So over here, I just put 18 plants or soaked nasturtium seed overnight. And if you see, I call them nasty. That's nasturtium. Okay, in this tray, this is seeds I started 3 weeks ago. Got a lot of chickweed weeds I have to go through and very few peppers. I'm not going to give up on them quite yet. Cardula came up. The Shata isn't. But I don't know how the chickweed got into my potting medium because the potting medium was not outside where the chickweed is. So it's, it's a big question. Who brought in the chickweed? We do eat chickweed. But I've got a few peppers there. Got some golden tomatoes, which was a gift seed, in here, and some more peppers that are not germinating. Kind of disappointing. So I'm going to have to go through my seed and figure out how old some of the seed is. Callaloo coming up. My habanana row. I've got 2 habanana. This is the last year I'm going to try Iranian cherries because they have never germinated for me. So they're on the way out. Syrian goat horns didn't germinate, and that's new seed this year. So I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on with the seed, and same methods I always use and get a lot better germination than this. Same soil that I use. Usually have an abundance of germination. The poblanos, this year's focus on peppers is Mexico. So the poblanos are new to me, and look, they're up. The Quattro does not look like Quattro Milpet, I think it's called, is not germinating. The Cayennes have 1, which makes me wonder if they're just being slow. Got more poblano here. Those are a little bit better. I can't see the tag to tell you what they are, but we'll look at those another day when they get ready to transplant. Red cabbage was a flop. Cauliflower, I have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 seeds, only 1 germinated. And that was a Baker Creek packet from this year. And these look pretty good. This is the Jamisa green. It's a Japanese green. And it's still germinating. This, I think, is a, whatchamacallit. Anyway. These are cold weather germinators, so we don't worry about covering them. These are some peppers here. And unfortunately, this guy asked me to germinate his weary peppers. And I don't know if he gave me old seed or whether it's just not having a good year. But as you can see, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of this tray of 72 that have germinated. That's disappointing. Over here we've got more Asian greens, and they always come up, but this is exciting to me. This is horehound, and we do have quite a bit of horehound up. So just planted today, culantro, eggplant. These are eggplant. This is an eggplant. Different types, Tuscan kale, hyssop. I have so many customers that come through the yard and taste my anise hyssop and want some, so I'm going to grow some to sell this year. That's another eggplant, Nagasaki. Yellow pear tomatoes, more horehound. Woolly Kate tomatoes, which are a black tomato with a yellow inside, and that's black cherries. Lemongrass. Now, when I start seed in bins like this, I just broadcast the seed, and it's wet under that, and I put a little Jiffy Mix over the top. And when things get, about that tall, I flood it with water, and then the seedlings, you can lift them out really carefully and put them in separate cells, but that saves space. This is all thyme. We've got German thyme, Peruvian black mint, za'atar, and wild thyme, and English thyme. And these lids keep the humidity in. Can't read that upside down, can we? Brown lettuce, brown gold lettuce. Again, it likes to be cool. Lemon ice queen lettuce. Heirloom tomatoes, so it was a gift. It's a mix of tomato seed, different types of tomatoes. So I won't be able to sell these because I won't know what they are. So that's what we're growing this year. Yellow Scotch bonnet peppers. Chiltepin from Mexico. Flash butter gem lettuce. More cardula peppers, one of my new favorites from Turkey. Aleppo peppers. Basil. This whole thing is basil. Thai sweet, cinnamon, and lemon basil. Love it, love it. Genovese basil and Chinese sweet basil. Over here, we have ahi cheripita. Yep, that's my own seed. Sugar Rush Peach from Jim Duffy. Jim always sends me bonus seeds, so I don't necessarily know what the peppers are or what they'll taste like. Muku something amaretta, that's one from Mexico. More Weary I started because Andrews didn't come up. I've got my own Weary seed here. Here's another thing with Andrews peppers, and I don't understand what's going on with the Weary. It was planted at the same time as these were. Same method, no life. Here's a bin of Weary. Again, the same seed that Andrew gave me for the big flat, and I put some in the little flat, and this has them. They came up fine here. So what the heck? This is Weary. I planted it today. Then I do, you know me and my Scotch bonnets. So Scotch bonnet. This only had a few seed in it. So that's darn near 100% germination. And these, they get maybe a 1/4 inch taller, put on another couple of leaves, and they're ready to step into cells. That's a yellow Scotch bonnet I just planted today. Scotch bonnet. These are doing really well. Again, these all were planted at the same time, so you tell me. Scotch bonnet. Arcane, I'm not sure what that is. I think that's one of Jim's free seeds to me. This is a Byron's Blood. That's one of his free seeds to me. These are another Mexican variety. I don't know much about them yet. Marisol Guiadari. More Scotch bonnets. Do I have enough Scotch bonnets, y'all? Red habanero in that one. Morisco peppers here. Orange habanero. Chimayo, another Mexican variety I'm not familiar with yet. And pasilla something and a lemon or something like that. I don't know. So I can't say half the names for these things. The Mexican peppers are my focus this year, all new to me. So I can't tell you what's good and what isn't, but they are ranging from really hot to a little bit milder than a jalapeno. I've got more peppers to start, so as soon as we start moving out the ones that are stepping up, I'll be putting in, gotta have my ahi pineapple. What else? The Chinese giant bell peppers that Charlie wants, and I've got all the seed in the house. Now, if you come to my live broadcasts, I'm not doing them as regularly as I have in the past. Just join the channel, hit the subscription button so you get the notification so you don't miss a live broadcast. I'll be giving away seed pods for what I grew last year. So if you're into peppers, come to the come to the live broadcast, participate. Don't just sit there. But you do have to be a member of the channel, subscribe. It's free, but help me grow the channel as we grow the peppers, right? But I want to share with you a little experience I had today, and I didn't have my phone with me out here when I was working. It was too bad because Charlie's cat Maurice, or Morris the orange cat, if you're familiar with the cartoons, he lives up to his name. Anyway, you see above my head where we've got cattle panel bent over, and we have painter's drop cloth pulled over the top. He came to this door, as you can see, it's got glass in it, and he asked to come in. Well, this door doesn't open right now. We have to fix it. We try to move it, it's going to fall off the hinges, and I kind of ignored him because, you know, there's gaposis over here where he can actually come through. But he wanted to come in the door, and when he got frustrated, when I wouldn't open the door for him, he went up on the roof, and over here in the corner, you can't see it, he began digging like he's going to pull a hole in the roof so he can come in through the wire. So I had to go all the way to the other door and call him to come down in the greenhouse with me. And then, of course, I was constantly saying, no, 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 because he kept trying to jump up on the bench, and that's all I need. But anyway, I thought it was kind of cute. I'm sorry I didn't get any film of it because it would have been a funny short. So anyway, more planting tomorrow. Hopefully it'll rain overnight. It's supposed to be 100% chance of rain, but also high winds. They're having tornadoes today west of us. So I'm praying for those people. I'm also praying for all of us. Praying for Palestine. Praying for humanity to quit the crap. And I want everyone to be good to each other. We all are valid. We are all should have the right to liberty and freedom. And it's just this, what's going on is just killing my spirit. So let's hope that I can get some hope back through my gardening and my crafts, and you too. So any way I can help you, if you need seeds, need a pep talk, let's pep talk each other. Okay? I gotta go inside and see what Charlie's up to. Oh, he's something else. Anyway, I love him to death, and I love all of you. Thanks for spending time with me. Thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave a comment. See ya.